Hello, welcome to Kevlar's Quest, the Modern Life podcast. I'm Kevin Ejezi. Today's quest is why I don't believe in couples therapy. Why I don't believe in couples therapy. I know this might ruffle some feathers, but I'm just going to say it. I'm not a big fan of couples therapy. From what I've seen, it doesn't often lead to great results, and I think there are some clear reasons why. First, here is something most people don't realize. In couples therapy, the client isn't you or your partner, it's the relationship itself. The therapist's job is to protect and preserve the relationship. That sounds fine in theory, but in practice, it means you might be encouraged to stay in a relationship you really shouldn't be in. Think about it. A therapist isn't going to look at a man and say, you need to get out of this now, she's toxic. And they are not going to tell a woman, he's never going to commit, you are wasting your time. But sometimes that's exactly the truth people need to hear. And when the therapist's loyalty is to the relationship, that truth often gets lost. Now, second, couples therapy usually relies on compromise. But compromise often means both people walk away unhappy. And if you are constantly negotiating just to survive, you have to ask yourself, what's the point of being in that relationship? In my view, it's better to find someone whose natural way of living fits yours rather than constantly bargaining. And here's the hard reality. Many couples who show up for therapy aren't just dealing with small misunderstandings. Sometimes one partner is behaving terribly in a very bad way, bullying, throwing tantrums, manipulating, threatening to leave. Negotiating with that kind of behavior only rewards it. Appeasement doesn't work in politics, and it doesn't work in relationships either. Another big issue is desire. You can't negotiate attraction. You can't say, I'll do more chores if you give me more intimacy. That's not how it works. Desire grows from mystery, spontaneity, and showing up differently, not from sitting in a room and talking it to death. And here's something I know from experience as someone that has studied relationships. Telling the truth is hard. It's hard enough to say something in a way that one person can hear. Trying to say it in a way that two people can hear it at the same time is almost impossible. So the truth often gets watered down until it's barely recognizable. Finally, couples therapy is built on the idea that most problems come from poor communication. But not everything is about communication. Some behaviors, like constant tantrums or emotional manipulation, don't need to be understood. They need to stop. Understanding why someone behaves badly doesn't excuse the behavior. Now, I'm not saying couples therapy is useless. It might help in certain situations, but in most cases that I've seen, it doesn't deliver the kind of transformation people are hoping for. Sometimes, the better part is individual therapy, working on yourself, healing your wounds, and becoming stronger. Because when you change how you show up, the relationship often changes too. Okay, that's our quest for today. Please subscribe, like, and share. Someone out there needs to hear this message. Maybe someone like you. Let's spread strength and clarity to those navigating this journey. We'll talk more in future episodes. Let me know your thoughts. Thanks for listening and take care.